Beyond the Ice Palace 2 requires players to retake their throne as the Cursed King by utilizing chains as strong weapons to battle adversaries and navigate a shattered kingdom. To increase your power, explore unseen areas, solve riddles, and find secret riches. Players must cross perilous terrains as the Cursed King, hunt heavenly arrows, and master the shackles that previously bound them. Uncover hidden truths, recapture the kingdom's treasures, learn new talents, and collect power crystals to improve their powers. The game also includes skillful navigation and combat with creatures. In a future with a severe energy shortage, Dr. Klaus finds the Tetracell, a new energy source. However, mayhem erupts when Dr. Klaus disappears and his laboratory is damaged. Vincent Fury, a trained agent, has been charged with entering Easton Industries Research Center in order to rescue Dr. Klaus and return the Tetracell. The game has a vast linked universe, intense run-and-gun action, amazing pixel art, hundreds of unique objects, over 10 difficult bosses, a Metroidvania experience, dynamic settings, many endings, and an unforgettable soundtrack. In this tiny action RPG, you'll play as Kento, an elderly warrior who defended his kingdom from yokai creatures. The evil beasts have returned, and it is time for a courageous warrior to take up the samurai sword. Travel across 4 feudal Japan-themed biomes, confronting yokai and looking for the mythical 4 golden scrolls. Only by conquering the all-powerful yokai master can Japan be at peace again. A feudal Japanese theme, colorful 8-bit visuals, oriental-themed music, branching routes, and a leveling system are among the features available. Luchador 1 Iguate returns to the Metroidvania-style adventure, transporting players to a realm inspired by Mexican mythology and culture. The game has 4-player local co-op, an upgrading system with trainers all across the planet and new regions ranging from the mangrove swamp to hell. Players may learn new wrestling skills, defend themselves from undead hordes, and tackle difficult platforming tasks. The game also features new opponent kinds and a slew of bizarre new bosses.
A sword-wielding
Curse of the Moon 2 is an exciting game that combines traditional 2D action and 8-bit graphics and new gameplay features. Players take on the role of Zangetsu, a great swordsman from the Far East who battles demons and alchemists. He joins a wide group of personalities along the way, including Exorcist Dominique. 3 new playable characters are introduced in the game, and all original characters are accessible for players to handle. Curse of the Moon 2 introduces 2-player local co-op for the first time in the series.
begins anew.
The game promotes a cooperative notion for infants, requiring them to collaborate with their parents. The game contains characters with unique skills that promote teamwork and communication. Parents play an important role as mentors, offering advice and smart suggestions to assist children overcome obstacles. The virtual world is full of creative scenery, and each level unlocks new skills. As the game advances, both children and parents encounter progressively challenging difficulties, instilling a sense of accomplishment and fulfillment.
Besides, if not for the calamity.
Bastion is a video game that combines action role-playing with a dynamic narrator. Over 40 graphically breathtaking landscapes await players as they investigate the mysteries of the calamity, a strange disaster. They may arm themselves and fight in fierce combat with dangerous beasts. After finishing the tale, the game unlocks new game pluses and in soundtrack attacks mode, as well as interesting battle mechanics, complex storyline, hand-painted artwork, an original music soundtrack, over 10 distinct weapons, and 6 strong Bastion buildings.
Switch your power into overdrive with the brake shift.
Copen utilizes his razor wheel weapon to climb a tall building, tackling new difficulties and boss characters. He obtains an EX weapon after beating a boss, which allows him to move quickly across stages. Copen's increased bullet dash improves his agility, and he can switch between brake shift and bullet shift modes to overcome obstacles and earn points for overdrive mode. In overdrive mode, he may maintain his high-speed bullet shift condition for quick aerial mobility. Lola, the Muse of Hope, revives Copen with her anthem skill, and her new healing mode brings him back to full health.
His home world.
In 1996, a small kid goes missing in the Black Hills forest, and Ellis, a former cop, joins the hunt. The game sends players through a cursed woodland, which causes chaos and distorts time and space. While navigating with his devoted dog Bullet, the protagonist battles the Blair Witch and his deteriorating mind. The game investigates how players respond to danger and behave under duress, ultimately teaching them more about themselves. Layers of Fear 2 is a narrative game that emphasizes exploration and storytelling, enabling players to become the characters rather simply embodying them. The role is adapted to the player's particular background, which has formed who they are now. However, these prior encounters leave deep emotional scars that direct the player toward the identity they must portray. The game takes place in a dark atmosphere, with the player standing silently under a spotlight, surrounded by darkness. A powerful voice appears from afar, directing the player to their preferred character. Azure Striker Gunvolt 3 is the latest entry to the Gunvolt series, providing an immersive experience that combines an intriguing storyline with intense gameplay. Players may switch between Kieran and Gunvolt to go through several stages and face dangerous adversaries. The game has story mode, which allows players to immerse themselves in the thrill. Image pulses, collectible summons, and equipment formed from Gunvolt's memories are introduced, with over 150 different types to acquire. The game has gorgeous visuals and astounding effects. Dive into the mesmerizing 2D universe, which includes rich pixel art, many monster encounters, difficult stages, and power-ups. Explore 10 stages with animated backdrops, select from a range of character classes, play arcade mode, use numerous weapons and perks, unleash extraordinary special powers, and face a variety of foes and dramatic boss battles. Awaken your inner warrior with a variety of weapons, unique abilities, and the help of supernatural creatures. The game provides a totally immersive experience with its several difficulty levels. OVERDRIVE is a 2D pixel art racing game that seeks to bring gamers back to the days when 8 and 16-bit consoles and arcade games were supreme. Career mode allows players to battle against opponents, unlock new races, buy new vehicles, and upgrade them using cutting-edge technology. They may also put their talents to the test in time attack mode, where they must cover as much land as possible while racing against the clock. The game also has a track generator, allowing users to build their own tunes and quickly share them with others. Beholder is a 2D game in which players take on the role of a landlord in a totalitarian regime, integrating management and surveillance aspects with a story driven by choices. As Carl Stein, a government-installed landlord, you must surreptitiously spy on your tenants while utilizing an experimental medicine to reduce sleep. The game tests your ethics and mind, with several endings based on your decisions. The game contains the Blissful Sleep DLC, which introduces the preceding incident prior to Carl Stein's entrance. Navigate the eerie realm of Penumbra, a lost region teeming with opponents, 3D platforming challenges, missions, and collectibles. Overcome formidable opponents with distinct combat styles and engage in exciting boss battles. Survive oddball survivors to gain rich rewards. Penumbra now has a plethora of artifacts and things available for discovery, looting, and trade. Upgrade your equipment to face threats and become a fearsome warrior. Beyond Penumbra, you'll uncover the Void, a deserted region where you must locate portals to abstract platforming tasks and secret prizes. Lila, the brave protagonist, must band together with a variety of one-of-a-kind pals to preserve her kingdom from the malicious conductor's attempts to exterminate all melodic and enticing qualities. The game sends players on a mission to discover the mysterious story of Lila, her background, and the actual nature of the menace over the mysterious Sky Island. Along the way, gamers will come across riddles, strange animals, and fearsome monsters. The music-infused pixelated dreamscape delivers an immersive experience. Topsy, a cheeky turnip, risks eviction in this creative universe. Because he has not paid his taxes, he sets off on a trip to redeem his debt to Mayor Onion, the vegetable community's harsh leader. He confronts plant-based problems and battles a corrupt vegetable government while using garden equipment such as a shovel, watering can, and pruning shears. Inequality and injustice are widespread in the community. Topsy gathers his comrades and devises a strategy to overthrow the corrupt dictatorship. His nefarious character motivates others to rebel against the corrupt leadership. Thanks everyone for watching. If you liked any one of these games, give it a thumbs up and subscribe. Hope to see you on the next one. And stay awesome!
In the face.